Hey you guys, today I am in the comfort of my room and I wanted to come to you guys with a subject called toxicity, or the people who are toxic to your life. So I know that I have mentioned a lot previously in my other videos that I lost my grandfather, and it has actually been the hardest thing in my life. It has been extremely devastating to me, and it has caused a lot of changes. Some of them are, I don't know if they're good, but I think they are definitely very something that I may have needed, I guess. Some of these things I feel like they have been in a way negative, but a lot of these things that I am working on now actually are for the better of me. And some of those things have been to take out the toxic people out of my life. Now, before I didn't realize that people can be toxic. This has nothing to do. Let me just make a brief announcement. When I say toxic people, a lot of people will say toxic relationships like boyfriend and girlfriend, marriages, things like that. And actually, this has nothing to do with that, but it can have. You may be involved in something like that, and this is not what this video is about, but it can be related to that, because I understand that there's people that are involved in relationships that are toxic to them, and this may or may not help you. Hopefully this video does help you. So losing my grandfather has made me see a lot of things differently than how I used to, and realize that I really did have toxic people in my life. Losing my grandfather caused a lot of things in me. It was a bunch of mixed emotions. It was more negative than anything, in a way. The emotional part. It has caused a lot of anxiety issues, and it has caused even nightmares. It also comes to the realization that even though I knew this, that life is too short, I realized it. That it is a lot shorter than what I actually thought. Now, the reason that has to do with people who are toxic in my life is because I kept a lot of people close to me that were toxic. And the reason that I say they were toxic is because those people would diminish me, mistreat me, always try to get involved in my life without me inviting them. They would try to put their opinions in my life. And it wasn't to build me or help me grow. It was to destroy and to make me feel like I was worse, like I wasn't a good enough person. And it would make me question who I was and the things I did. A lot of the times, they would also push us aside and make us feel like we weren't worth anything. And like we were the less of the humans that didn't really need to exist in this life. So I felt like I had to keep them close because they were acquaintances. Rather, they were friends, or friends, acquaintance, family members, people who I know from church, from certain social clubs, or whatever the case was. I realized that I kept them because I knew them, and it's not because they added any value to my life, but because I knew them, and because they wanted, or I felt like they wanted to be in my life, and I let them. But with doing that, a lot of things made me feel frustrated, made me feel down. And when my grandfather passed away, I started getting angry, and I started realizing why I was getting angry. And before, I had said that I can't stand people who take advantage of others. It had a lot to do with that. People who would search you when they need you, use you, and then when they didn't need you, throw you away and continue. People who needed something from you, like a ride, whatever the case was, something that you can actually do for them and their benefit, and then just treat you like crap and like if they don't even know you. And honestly, quite honestly, I had to stop, because I think everyone else deserves just like you deserve, just like I deserve. We all deserve respect. We all deserve to be treated like we are worth it, like we are valuable people. And it's not fair for you to go out of your way to help somebody else so that they can come and you can lend a helping hand so that they could just come and bite it. That's not right. When all this happened and I completely felt devastated about my grandpa's passing and I started seeing life differently, I started realizing, why do I want those type of people involved in my life? And I did a real big cleanup of my life and took a lot of people out. And I'm not by this saying that I hate them, that I despise them and any of that. I'm trying to say that I took them out of my life because I wanted to better myself. I wanted to grow. I wanted to heal and continue on with life and get over that anger and completely just get away from everything. And I did. And I'm still healing. And I also have learned to forgive a lot of those people. And it's for me. Because when you forgive that person and you don't hold a grudge against that person, what it does to you is helps you grow as a person, and it helps you continue on with life, and you're free from that person. That person cannot control you anymore because you don't feel nothing for them. You don't feel anything. You don't have anything against them or for them at all. And that completely helped me. Because now those individuals cannot control me in any way, and nothing they say can actually cause any effect in me, which is amazing. They can do all they want and I'm living my life. And I do well know that those people will say and do and whatever they want, and that's their purpose in life because they have nothing else to do. And that's fine. Later on in life, when they're sitting in a chair, they're going to be the ones saying, maybe if I would have been surrounded by motivational people who encouraged others, or maybe if I were a leader myself, my life would have been different. And now I'm just here staring at nothing that I have done but rumors and discouragement and humiliating others. I wanted to surround myself with people who helped me grow and who taught me to be a leader, and who I would be able to do the same for. Those are the people that a lot of us want and need in our life. I have felt so much better ever since I have done a whole cleanse of my life, of the people in my life. And I have surrounded myself with people who really value me, who really add a value to my life. It hasn't been easy. It has been a very difficult process, but the way I think about it is, why do I want to live a life with people who make you unhappy, who destroy you, who don't want you to succeed? Because learn this, that not everyone that is around you wants you to succeed, and a lot of them will try to push you down so that you won't. Any little chance that they see that you can get, they will push you down on the floor. And a lot of those people that I took out of my life, my whatever it was that I was able to interact with them, did that to me. They did that to us. They did that to all of us. And I had that anger and frustration before, and I didn't even I don't know what was in me. I couldn't even be happy. And I had to be like, you know what? If I leave, if I get out of this, if I take out those people, will my life be better? And it was. It completely changed. It has made me feel so much better not having to hear someone nagging in my ear or telling me how I am not good enough, telling me how I'm still fat or whatever, they want to tell me, how I'm not smart enough, how I'm not pretty enough, how I'm not whatever they want to tell me. I don't care what they want to tell me. I am me. And no one else in this world They can be similar, but they're not me. They're not you. You can have anyone who looks exactly like you or almost like you, or some crazy person who actually looks so much like you and has a lot in common with you, but they're not you. So I don't care what anyone says. I took out those toxic people because they did nothing to benefit my life. And I think that it was the best decision of my life, because I feel so much better. And toxic people will only come into your life to talk and do nothing else but discourage you and tell you that you can't do the things that you want to accomplish, your goals, your dreams, all that. They just want to rip all that away from you because that makes them feel better, because they have nothing else to do. Let me tell you the purpose in life, not one. They're a filler. They are a filler. And fillers are basically anything like to just add to the space. To me, those are called parasites. When you can try to benefit off of someone else, but you don't help them as well, you're a parasite. That's what a parasite. And I can be a parasite. Those toxic people were parasites, so I took them out of my life. Anybody can be a parasite if you only like to go to someone for your benefit, to help yourself, but not to even, try to help them once in a while. That's a parasite. And I had a lot of those in my life, and I had to take them. I'm sorry, the camera's moving a lot because it's actually on my hand. I don't have a stand to hold it. So yeah, give me a stand for Christmas. I'm just kidding. Okay, so to me, when someone is feeding off of someone and destroying them and hurting them and just trying to, like a tick, just sucking on them, that's a parasite. I don't know if you guys learned that in science and when you were in school, but that's what you call a parasite. So also know this one thing. I'm not saying that motivational people are angels. They're not by any way, because humans will be humans. So I want to let you with one thing very, very clear. I want to let you know something very, very clear that I have learned a lot. Not everyone wants you to succeed. And there's going to be some that do. But although those people want you to succeed, it's never for you to succeed and surpass them. So keep that very clear in your mind. Well, if this message has helped you in any way or served you of anything, I wanted to talk about something different. This was a topic that was very clear in my mind. So yes, I spoke about this. Okay, so if this helped you in any way, or if you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. If you have subscribed, you don't need to subscribe again, because yeah. But thanks for watching, guys. All right, bye.